What are 3 rules that you might not know about the Common Health Department in restaurants? And if you don't know these, it's okay, you're not gross. So the first rule we're going to talk about is glove usage in restaurants, especially amongst cooks. Is it important or is it needed? So there's actually a lot of states in the United States that don't require glove usage, especially the single-use nylon or latex ones, but health department does recommend and encourage hand washing regularly. And I say encourage because there is no real mandate of like how often you have to wash your hands. You do have to wash your hands after you handle raw proteins, especially chicken, or if you're switching between things like produce and dairy or proteins or whatever. But you don't need to wash your hands every like 5 minutes. That's not a rule. And the reason for the glove thing is because typically cooks will get lazier and not wash their hands if they are using gloves. So you could go half a shift with just exchanging gloves. You're getting bacteria while taking off the gloves and putting them back on. It really is a mess. So a lot of states actually do require hand washing over gloves. Another health department issue is uniform. What I'm wearing right now would not fly in a kitchen. If you see this on TV or if you see this in like a little bar, it's probably not regulated. Do you know why? It's because of this right here. Cooks don't like that. You don't like that. You don't like hair or sweat in your food. The health department especially doesn't like that. So anything like tank tops or spaghetti straps are not allowed in kitchen uniforms, basically in any state that I'm aware of. That's why chef coats are encouraged. They keep all of our moisture inside so we're not just sweating on your food as we send it out, even though it can get hot. Like there was a heat dome 3 years ago that was like 110 degrees, and it gets freaking hot in the kitchen, but we're doing our best not to sweat on your guys' food back here. And the third thing you might not know is bringing in outside food from the public into our walk-in fridges or our freezers, because it may seem totally harmless to call ahead and be like, hey, we're having a birthday party for 20 people, we have a birthday cake, can you hold it in your fridge until it's time? Technically, no. We cannot hold your cake or any outside food into our walk-in because of the risk of cross-contamination. And it's less so that like a pre-made cake would get into someone else's food, but it's a lot more likely that because of bad practices, someone puts raw fish above your cake, that fish drips onto your cake, and then we get everyone sick, and that cake technically came from the kitchen in the back. So if you ever do want to bring your food into a restaurant, you have to have it on your person, and you cannot put it in contact with any other food that the restaurant is sending out. But if you have any other questions about restaurants or where I've worked, drop a comment down below.